want to kill both these plants? I think we're going to have to. Come on, Draco, move out of the way. Draklet, go. Okay, while we're waiting for that, let's have a think about what I want to do with this coal. So let's have a look at these guys. What do you like to live in? It's got Idlewild, happy, health, wildness, age, hatchling, stone, sage, hatches, screech, coal. They eat everything. Excrete coal, beautiful. Doesn't say anything about what they breathe. So I'm quite happy that they will breathe anything. There's chlorine here, which is not good. So I think what I'm going to do is maybe block this passage off completely. I think we might just block it off completely. There's a little bit of germ in there, but not much. And we could make this as part of the base. And maybe not put a door there. Get rid of that door and make that a wall. Like that. So if I make this part of the base, we're going to need a door we can lock here. I'm going to just put a manual airlock in there. And that means we've still got access to the water if we need it. But I want to stop any of the germs which are coming from here. You can see all this slime here is releasing the germs. And what I might do actually is, can I put a double like this? Because the germs that are in the polluted oxygen might infect the door. Do you see what I mean? Because they're airborne, they might stick on the door, multiply. If I can sort of kill them off in one area, that'd be good. Would be good, wouldn't it? Now, the other thing I could do actually is use the chlorine to kill that off. I could pump the chlorine into this area. It might kill off the germs that are airborne. Interesting. Nails. Don't do anything stupid. I don't want you digging something up so you can't get out. Alright, we want you nice and safe in there. Right, so let's have a look at maybe a farm. What do I need for a farm? Oh, a stable. It's not a farm, is it? It is a stable I want. Stable is with creatures in, farm is plants. So a stable. Stable critters will become more productive and less hostile. Although, I don't think I've ever seen any hostility from... Oh, there's an unreachable toilet. Ruby, unreachable toilet. Ah. That is what exactly the sort of things that they do. So what's happened there is somebody's built a wall while Ruby's up here. Ruby now can't get back. Oh dear. Ruby, can you sort that out? Ruby. Ruby's just going to... no, they are priority 9. Oh, she's going to sleep there. She's got plenty of oxygen. It should get deleted in the morning. Okay, so Trash Cube, thank you, is saying that he's not sure if it works, but I think it used to. If you pump gas into a gas reservoir, i.e. the actual physical gas reservoir, metal tank sort of thing, but if that's in a room with chlorine around it, that'll kill off the germs, which is pretty good. But, I mean, the thing is with germs, they get killed off by oxygen. Certainly the airborne green germs, wherever you've got oxygen, the oxygen will kill it off. So by opening this bit up to my duplicants, which I will do eventually, once Ruby can get out and build that back again, I will open it up through here, I think. What that will do is... Oh, no, look at Nails. Nails has hardly got any oxygen left. Where are you going, Nails? Where are you going? That's it. Get rid of that. You'll be able to jump over it. I didn't realise there was 2 of them out there. Yeah, you need to go back. Well done. In fact, I don't need to... let's delete that. Yeah, I don't need to get rid of that, but I don't want them then building that because they won't be able to get through that tiny gap. Yeah, so by opening this up and letting people wander in and out of this, it will become full of oxygen anyway, which means that all the germs that are already in here will die off. The stuff that's out here in the wilderness, I'm not going to be bothering with that because I've no need to go out there. And in fact, I can lock this. Do I want to lock it? Yes, I do, because eventually you're not going to need a suit to get up here. Can I prioritise that highly, like that? So once that's locked, I'll probably lock that as well. I might leave... Oh no, there's an airlock there, isn't there? I was thinking if I let oxygen get into this... If I let oxygen get into this area, it's going to kill the germs off, and then I can lock that. So I'm going to open that. I'm going to leave that locked for now, because I still want them to use the airlock. There are germs in here. I'm not sure where they're coming from, but we will sort them out. So Ruby's mastered the career job. Let's have a look at Ruby. Hiya, Ruby. Where are you? There you are. Ruby, current morale 2. Would that be because you maybe spent the night sleeping on the floor somewhere, Ruby? Job morale needs 8, so I'm not going to move her up to anything, but I'm not going to move her anywhere else. She should sort herself out. Let's have a quick look at Ruby. Where are you, Ruby? There you are. So Ruby, her morale, is saying total value is 2, duplicant +1, last cycle's decor was poor, 2 shift break +1, job assignment 8. Yeah, I know. So basically they haven't got a lot of positives in there because they haven't been around the base. And also they managed to get soggy feet from somewhere. I hope that's not in the base. We haven't got soggy feet in the base, have we? She could be out and about getting soggy feet from somewhere else. Now let's seal this up, please, guys. Let me seal these up. Oh, we don't want you wandering about. We really don't. We really don't. There. Draco. What have I got here? Abyssalite. No, don't come in here. Don't come in here. Don't get stuck in the rock. Oh, good timing. Good timing. nice and safe in their own little environment, including a morb. A morb. Right, so I was getting on to stable. Minimum size 12, maximum 96. It does give them sogging wet feet when they go through a water lock. Yes, it does. You can use gas locks, which don't give you wet feet. So you could have a room with something in it, like chlorine. So if you use a heavy gas like chlorine, so imagine this room, entrance, heavy gas in it, so you go through there and out. That can stop germs. Obviously it won't stop like hydrogen. You'd need a different setup, maybe an up and down setup rather than a down and up setup, but certainly you can use gases to kill off germs from getting in things. That was just it was there, you know. Might as well use it. So yeah, it does make them a bit unhappy, but what you need to do is create lots of rooms where they can be happy. And one of the things that would make my base happier is by having a recreation room. So a room with maybe a jukebox in it and a coffee machine. It's one of the other things that you can do, isn't it? So let's have a look at my research. Where are we up to with this now? Right, so we've done 100% of that we can do. We can't do this yet. Can't do this yet because we've not been into space. I have got nothing else to research. Everything is researched until we go into space, and then we can start getting these. But for now, we don't need any research. So I'm gonna, in fact, I needed to switch that off, didn't I? Like that. Good. So it'll say no research focus selected. That's fine, but it'll also mean there's nobody going to the station looking for work there, which is all cool. It's all cool. Right, so this room, 12 and 96. Between 12 and 96. So if I build this so that it's... So I've got a ladder up here, because I'm going to put my coal generator in either there or there, I'm not sure which. We need to be able to get in here because this is where the coal is going to be produced. I don't know where the floor level is going to be yet. I might lower it down a little bit. I don't like this chlorine wandering about. But the chlorine will drop to the bottom of the base, and the chlorine will eventually sink in here. Will it? Is chlorine the heaviest gas? No, actually I think carbon dioxide's heavier. So it'll sit on top of this. So it'll basically sit here. We don't want that, do we? So I'm going to change this. So this here is my my gas filter system. So at the moment I've got a couple of electrolyzers in here creating oxygen and hydrogen. This pumps everything out of the room and then says, right, if it's oxygen, send it up to oxygen pipes. If it's hydrogen, send it up to the hydrogen storage system, which basically it pumps it in and it uses it straight away because we haven't got enough hydrogen. And then it's saying any CO2, pump that down here. Is that right? Is that what it's doing? Is that CO2? Yeah, CO2 comes down here to fill this room up with CO2 for the plants because they like that sort of thing. Why have you not been done yet? Okay. So what I might do is put another filter on the end of this to look for chlorine, because chlorine is not good. They can't breathe it. It's not good for the plants. So if any does get in the base, and it looks like there is some in here, you can see the lovely green colour just there. The orange is natural gas. We need to be pumping it out. We need to be pumping it out of the base somewhere, or a chlorine storage area. But I don't want it hanging around if I can help it. And certainly when we start digging up into these areas, we're going to start seeing problems with that. Look at it all. It's starting to seep in. Alright, we need to do something now, don't we? So let's change the gas system here. So without actually building and attaching everything, because if you attach it, the system will stop because it'll say, oh no, there's nowhere to pump gas. It'll stop where the exit is there. Right, I'll tell you the dilemma I'm having and why I'm thinking about it is, am I using conductive wires, by the way? No, not yet. I'm not using conductive wires. When we build this up, there will be some conductive wire in here. But I'll tell you all about that later. We're not quite on that bit yet. Oh, I can build a ladder there now. Right, yeah, the dilemma I'm having now is this chlorine is going to come in and it's going to land here. It's going to land on this level and spread out. Because this room is sealed off from the base. The only way the gas can get from here into the base, well, it can go through these doors, but really it's there's no direct transfer from here into here. So the chlorine will sit here at this level, which I don't want. If I put some gas tiles in here, the hydrogen will escape from here and go up here, which isn't ideal. I can deal with that because I do have a pump there, but you know, I'm trying to not make any more pumps. It's not what we want. So either the gas comes in, settles here, and I pump it from here, or the gas comes in, goes down here, but the hydrogen's escaping and I pump hydrogen from it. Seeing as I've already got a pump up there, let's let the gas escape. Let's let the hydrogen go up. Ah, no, I can't do that. Because the other thing is, I'm about to open this up so people can get through. As soon as I do that, the hydrogen's going to go all the way up to the top here. Which is not good. Is it? But you can see here, this is what I'm talking about, where the gases have got different densities. So at the top, oxygen sat on top of chlorine, and then down here, carbon dioxide. So carbon dioxide is heavier, sits at the bottom, chlorine will sit on top of it, and then oxygen will sit on top of that, and then hydrogen will sit on top of oxygen. It doesn't matter if the oxygen is polluted or not. I'm pretty sure they're the same density. Nice cup of tea. Can make a water look up there. Am I using? I could make a water look up there. What, up here? No. I do want to open this up because this is going to be the power area. And I might need to get in to make lots of changes, and certainly we need to have a farm here that's producing coal, which will go in the coal generator. That's the idea. Eventually I might have the coal farm here with automation so that it's automatically sweeping coal up and putting it up into that area. But if we're having creatures up here, we need somebody to come up and look after them. Feed them and shear them and polish them, or whatever else that we need to do with them. Why? Ah, there we go. Ah, I wondered why I wasn't on the screen. You can't not see me. That'd be shocking. Can I open my curtains a bit more? Not much. shining on my screen. Right, so if I can't, I'd have to get rid of that. Put the pump up here. That's not such a hardship, really. I can do that. I've just told you to open that, haven't I? Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to let the gas in.